I call the honourable member for Wannon.
My question is to the Minister for Health, and I must say it's a real honour to ask the Minister his first question. I refer the Minister to the funding of chemotherapy services in rural and regional areas. Can the Minister inform the House of any uncertainty that has been created by policy arrangements for the funding of these services, and how does the government intend to address these uncertainties?
I call the honourable member, the Minister for Health.
Well, thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and can I thank very much the member for Wannon. He was a champion of Peter's project over the course of the last 3 years, which was a local regional cancer service designed to provide support to people that otherwise would have had to travel to Melbourne. He was a champion of that service. We announced the funding, and that project will be delivered by this government. The other person, of course, Madam Speaker, to pay tribute to, I think, is the Treasurer for his excellent summation of the way in which the Labor Party trashed the Australian economy and made it hard for Australian families. But the problem is that Labor's trashing didn't stop there. Labor's trashing moved into the health portfolio every day that they are in government. And the most vulnerable of Australians are those that are delivered services, in particular chemotherapy services, in hospitals around the country. Do you know that it was the Labor Party in government, Madam Speaker, that said to those people, the 150,000 a year, being delivered 832,000 infusions each year, that we will not provide you with certainty of those services? They changed the rules. They changed the rules and they created uncertainty for those most vulnerable. Very sensitive, Tanya. Very sensitive.
I give the call to the Honourable Deputy Leader of the Opposition on a point of order. What is point of order?
The point of order is he should tell the truth in the parliament.
Oh, that is not a point of order. There is no point of order. I call the Honourable Minister for Health.
Nasty, Tanya. It didn't take long to come out. Now, Madam Speaker, so what did the government do? What did the previous government do?
I give the call to the Honourable the Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
Madam Speaker, could you please ask members of the government to refer to honourable members by their correct title?
Will the Minister for Health kindly refer to the Deputy Leader by her correct title?
Absolutely, Madam Speaker. I'm happy to withdraw. I'll leave it. I'll aggravate it no further. Now, Madam Speaker, the point is that there was a problem created by the previous government which created uncertainty for those who are most vulnerable. This government created a problem because they ripped money out of chemotherapy services, and the problem was when they were made aware of the problem, they didn't fix it. They didn't fix it. Is there
If the Honourable Deputy Leader of the Opposition is going to again raise the point that she raised last time, that's not a point of order. Is there a point of order that you can name within the standing orders?
He should tell the truth in the parliament.
That is not a point of order, and if you do it again, it would be disorderly. I call the Honourable Minister for Health.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. So, confronted with this problem, the former government didn't fix it. I mean, they didn't fix it. What they said was, we'll provide 6 months of funding to chemotherapy patients. And the problem was that took it up to Christmas last year. They sat on it for 6 months. They provided great uncertainty for those patients, and not just those patients but their families as well. And the most shameful act was that there was not $1 provision to provide those services from the 1st of January on. We put pressure on the government of the day, and I'll tell you what, this was a problem of the government's own creation, but instead of fixing it, they continued the uncertainty. I promise the Australian people this, and I promise those patients this. This government will listen to their problems. This government will fix this problem. This government will deal with the Labor Party difficulty that they created. We will provide certainty to chemotherapy patients across the country and their families. Labor created a mess not just of the economy but of health as well.